In this lesson, we covered how to complete the federal 1040 EZ form. Just a little word here, non-accountant, and so any financial advice you would want to speak to an accountant, and also it's just a good idea when you actually do this. Probably should have do it with your parents and or guardians, and do it with them. But this is the purpose of this is to give the student an opportunity to complete their a tax form in a non-threatening environment such as the classroom. And to complete the 1040 EZ, what you would need then is you'd need the actual form, which we have here. You're going to need your W-2, which you get from your employer. And so this one we have a W-2 for Bruiser D. Husky, and it's for Husky Gear, imaginary company. The other form that many high schoolers might have would be the 1099 INT. Again, we have it for Bruiser D. Husky, and this is from you would receive from a bank. And so we're going to go through then how to complete a 1040 EZ. All right, so the beginning, you record your name, last name. In this class, we do not give the Social Security number. That is something that you keep confidential, and it's none of my business what that is, so you do not want to give that to me. All right, so that after we fill out the kind of the personal information there, we move to the next section, which is income, and line 1. We want wages, salaries, and tips. That would be shown on box 1 of the form W-2. And so we go to the W-2. And we have box 1. And Bruiser here made $10,400. And so we put $10,400 down. This line separates the dollars from the cents, and not sure why. Usually what we do is we just drop the either, I guess it depends on who you would advise you, either round to the nearest dollar or drop the cents altogether. The way I teach it is you round to the nearest dollar. The next line 2 is taxable interest. And so we would go to the 1099 INT, and we see that Bruiser here has $12.03 in interest over the course of the year. And so we record $12. All right. Unemployment compensation and Alaskan permanent fund dividends. A high school employed would probably not have put in enough for that, and we don't live in Alaska here in Forest Hills, so this is actually we're going to go 0 here, and then we add these lines up, so we got $10,412. This is called our adjusted gross income. When you're doing the paper forms, sometimes you'll have to carry certain numbers from one form to another. So, for example, from the 1040 EZ to the Michigan 1040, you might have to carry a number. This would be one of those numbers. Number 5 here, if someone can claim you as a dependent, check the applicable boxes. And for most high school students, they're going to be claimed by their parents or guardians, and then it says to enter the amount from the worksheet on back. So we're going to flip the 1040 EZ, And we go through this this process then to determine basically what our deduction is. And so we're just going to follow the directions here. Amount, if any, from line 1 on front. Line 1 was 10,400. Okay, and it says to add 350 to it, so we're at 10,750. Line C, it says to enter the larger of line A or line B here. Quick comparison, and we would see that 10,750 is the larger number. D, maximum standard deduction if single. Most high school students are going to be single. Enter 6,350. And then line E, again, we're going to do another comparison. Enter the smaller of line C or line D. This is your standard deduction. So we compare the 6,350 is the standard deduction. Line F, the scenario that will probably fit with most high school students is going to be this one. Enter 0. And G, we add lines E and F together, and that's what we're going to put on line 5 on the front. So 6,350 plus 0 is 6,350. That will be the amount then that we put on line 5. So I'm going to go there. Okay, we want to subtract line 5 from line 4. If line 5 is larger than 4, we're going to enter 0. This is your taxable income. All right, and so we have line 4, line 10, and we have a calculator here so that we can do the subtraction. So it says we got 10,412 minus 6,350, and we are at 4,062. All right, that is our taxable income, and that will conclude this video. The next one will cover payments, credits, and tax, and find out if we have a refund or if we owe.